Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hey, good to see you at this bonus episode. I wanted to share this with you guys because we have recorded an amazing training on how we made $130,000 last month by leveraging on our virtual assistant. So our virtual assistant filled up a workshop that much. They were able to make $130,000 in that month. And I want to show you how you can leverage on your own virtual assistant, how you can make the most of having staff members that can actually take over the business and do all the bits that you don't have time to do, so that you can show up and teach and learn and you know, show up as a speaker. And so that's all you need to do. So if you don't have a virtual assistant, and you're listening to this and you go, give me one of those, we have an agency that can do that for you. We find, train, and supervise virtual assistants for you so that you don't have to take time to train them. You don't have to take time out of your business to look after them. We can do all of that for you, and they can scale your business to the next level. So I hope you enjoyed this amazing episode. And if you do, leave me a review. Enjoy. Hello, everybody. And welcome to WSC training. It's happening today, and I love to see you all joining me into the class online. We are going to stay live just for a couple of seconds to get everybody to make sure that you guys joining me. How is everybody feeling today? Today we're talking about something very special that you all been asking for. You're like, oh my goodness, how do you do this? How do you keep making money and you're not spending that much money in advertising? You're not having really like that. 95% of my business come from organic at the moment. All my virtual assistants are bringing that business to us, which is really exciting. And so I'm like, how do you do it? I'm like, the virtual assistants do it. My virtual assistants are next level, like legit next level. And they have created the business of promoting, and they help us create all the momentum, all the systems, all the procedures that we have in the back end of our business. And because of how much the virtual assistant have really helped expanding the business, I was able to save a lot of money in advertising, a lot of money in staff members in Australia. And therefore, that's why now I can afford people in Australia as well, which is magical to be able to have all of the staff members in there. So if you guys can hear me, say in the chat, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I want to see all of you guys telling us in the chat if this is working. If you can hear me fine, tell me all about it. And also tell me where you're watching from, and if you do have a virtual assistant, because a lot of people in this group would love to have a virtual assistant and they don't have one. They don't know where to find one. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to hire them. They don't know how to keep them. Hi, Mel. Do you have a virtual assistant? And where are you watching from? So this is something that we want to make sure that you guys are sort of starting to do as a coach. As you start to grow your business, you want to start to hire a virtual assistant in your business, and obviously we can help you do that because we have that as a service at the moment. We actually we are starting an agency, so we don't just do find and we get a finder fee. We train the virtual assistant and then pass them along to you. This is the last time that we're doing that. From next year, we're actually starting a amazing agency. So we're going to have virtual assistant under my virtual assistant, and they're going to be able to monitor everything that you do and be able everything that your VA do, and so that we'll be able to actually help you, support you in the growth of your business as well. Thank you, Mel, for letting me know that you can hear me. Can you tell me if you have a virtual assistant and if you are thinking about getting one in your business? So if you're watching this and you go like, yeah, I actually do need a virtual assistant, let us know. We want to find out how many of you coaches are really wondering what it is. What is stopping you right now to get a virtual assistant? Some people don't know where to find them. Some people don't know how to hire them. Some people don't know what a virtual assistant can do. Some people don't know how to train them. Some people don't know how to pay them. There's lots of questions out there about this incognito virtual assistant, and a lot of people, because they don't know what to do, they usually park it and not do anything with it. And we want to help you guys to actually understand that your business will be able to explode once you have a virtual assistant as well. Mel, one day maybe. Well, the thing is, virtual assistant, the reason why a lot of people think that they can afford a virtual assistant, because a lot of virtual assistants are out there, they're like, you know, $25-$30 an hour, and so you're like, I can't afford that. But the virtual assistant that we find for our clients next year, they're going to be only about $15 an hour, and we are going to monitor and we're going to supervise them, we're going to do all of that. And right now we do have a virtual assistant for you know, to just find your virtual assistant, and then you do all the rest. You pay them, you do everything else. We're going to do it for $5 an hour. And the reason why next year we're going to move towards an agency, and you pay us and we pay them, which means that if your virtual assistant go on holiday, you're not going to get stuck, right? You're not going to be like, what do I do? How do I pay it when they're not making money, right? We're going to find you someone else. We're going to replace them if anything goes wrong. We're going to keep training your virtual assistant ongoing, right? Not just for at the beginning. Well, all of that is going to be happening. But let's back to what today was going to be about. I wanted to help you guys, to show you guys how the virtual assistant really helped me last month to make $130,000 in our business, and how the virtual assistant are consistently now making money. They are selling for our business. They're creating content for our business. They are running pretty much the whole back end of the business, so that we, like right now, they're here as a panelist in this training. They find leads, they talk to leads, they convert leads into a call. They do all of that for me, and they fill up the rooms for us. So this is something that if you are a CEO and if you are a coach and you are wearing too many hats, I hear you, because I used to do that. I used to have the marketing hat, the sales hat, the admin hat, the operation hat, the booking venues, the marketing, the customer service, the social media, all these hats. And at the end of the day, I was so exhausted and I just couldn't keep up anymore. So I had to find someone to help me, support me, and it wasn't easy. I went through so many virtual assistants, and I had to fire so many virtual assistants. I had been taking advantage from so many virtual assistants, and I just didn't know how to make this work. I didn't know how to long-term have someone that stayed until I found one of my first virtual assistant, and now has been with me for over 6 years. And from there, we started to build a really strong relationship. And then I started to really go, oh my gosh, like imagine if I found more of her. How? And the joke was like, how do I clone Tina? How do I get more Tinas? And now it's amazing, because we found another virtual assistant, and now I was like, how do I find more Bebsy? And then now we found another virtual assistant that is like, how do I find more D? And then it's like another virtual assistant is like, I'm gonna find more Tina, D, Babs, Vine, Maria, Ray, right? All my virtual assistants are like next level, and they work full time for us, and they are really helpful, because we have created so many systems and procedures that the virtual assistant has got clear instruction. They know exactly what they need to do and how and when. We keep them accountable on all the tasks and all the things that needs to be done. And so we work so much better together, because it has been like a work in progress, right? So there is a mistake, we find out, hey, what happened? How does this happen? What is in the procedure that is not clear? And we go and dig and dig and dig and dig. So then we can actually, honestly, today I finished my workshop at 2 o'clock. I came here, I had lunch, and then I had a couple of calls, and then I had an hour that I literally didn't know what to do. I had nothing to do, because my virtual assistant did everything. They already have all the content ready for the next few months. So I was like, I went live on Facebook telling a story, because I'm like, I've got nothing else to do, because everything is done. Everything is done. So the virtual assistant look after all the social media. They promote all our courses, our classes, our everything that we do, the virtual assistant do. So if you are a coach that is wearing too many hats, I hear you, because I used to be exactly the same. And so I had to really let go and be able to start to give virtual assistants some power and some trust them as well, so that I could actually get a little bit more support in my business, and I didn't have to do it all by myself. So virtual assistants are the missing link in your business, to be able to understand that the earlier you invest in your virtual assistant, as long as your business is making money, right? You don't want to invest into something, in someone, if you're not making money. So then you're going to disappoint them, and they're going to get trained and everything in your business, and then you're going to let them go. That's not very nice. So we definitely want to make sure that you can sustain working with them long term. We want to make sure that we do that, but we want to make sure that we start to think about the investment on your virtual assistant is going to be a long-term investment, and it's going to be an investment into having someone in your team. You know how sometimes when you work in your business you feel alone? I hear you, because I used to feel alone in my business. And so what happened, the virtual assistant really helped me to be accountable to someone, and to have someone to work alongside me, and have someone that I trust, there's someone that they trust me, someone that have my back, and to be able to really together create a magical work, and together be able to grow this business and have that potential that I could have never done this by myself, right? When I have tough days, when I have days that I'm not sure about, I just go like, help me. Oh my God, Kate and Angelica are here. Welcome to the Mafia Academy. You guys are joining the Mafia Academy today. Good to have you. You guys are both a VIP, and you're going to get one of our amazing virtual assistants next year as well, when you are ready to get started. So they already started the Mafia Academy, and for the 12 months, whenever they're ready, they can say, give me my virtual assistant, and we will find you one. So congratulations for joining the Mafia Academy. Good to see you here. So one of the things that we tend to think, the other thing that a lot of us do as coaches, we tend to think, oh, if I do it, it's faster. If I do it, I'll do it better. Oh, I don't have patience to show someone, so I might as well do it. But the thing is, you can only do so much, and then eventually it's going to be like more time consuming. Like, I can do Canva, I can do website if I really have to, but it will take me like a day for me to figure out Canva to do like a little simple thing, right? For me, even to update my PowerPoints, right? I make them simple, and then my VAs make them pretty and make them all flashy and all those stuff. So I do everything simple, and I help with the content, and I'm the genius behind the content and all of that. But then my virtual assistants are like amazing, putting everything together and taking things to a whole new level that I could have never done that by myself, right? If you think about it, like a virtual assistant is like 40 hours of the time, they're going to be able to help you scale, because you can concentrate on the things that you're good at, on the hats that you should wear, which is coaching, delivery, selling. Those are the three things that you should focus on. Everything else should be delegated. Everything else that is not selling and coaching and delivery. Because when I say coaching and delivery, means that my virtual assistant will transcribe that, and from there they can write content, but I need to show up on social media, delivery and coaching, because then if I do that, then my virtual assistant, I'll be able to take things to the next level. So a lot of the time, as business owners, as coaches, with things that if I do it, it's faster. If I do it, it's better. If I do it, but it's not the truth, because you're not ever going to be able to scale your business to the next level if you keep being a control freak. I know that you guys resonate with that. So we want to make sure that you are actually let go of control, let go of perfectionism, and actually get yourself out there and actually trust that someone can do that. So my virtual assistants promote on other people's Facebook groups. We have a spreadsheet that they follow, and they promote in other people's Facebook groups all the content that already has been approved in the past. They're going to promote in there every single day. They promote in every other people's Facebook group. But it's not just like they go there and promote, because we're going to get blocked everywhere. They're going to go there and they're adding value. So they share all the posts that add value until then they're ready to share one post that is like a promotional post. So there is a lot of, we call this the aware model. So we build trust, we introduce ourselves, we build trust, we add value, we ask questions, and then eventually we're going to offer for people to come to our workshop. And that's how they fill the room for me. I am ready to hand over. Let's go. Let's do it, Kate. Let go of control and let someone else take over the things, right? So therefore, the promoting all my masterclasses, like 95% of people that come to my workshops come from organic strategies, right? That I'm a virtual assistant, are following, are doing. They prepare the marketing meeting, they prepare the customer service meeting, they come along the meeting and they refer, hey, this client has been quiet, this client posts this on Facebook, this client is doing this. So they do all of the they are my eyes and my ears on social media, so that I can be everywhere without being everywhere. Because I don't have time to be on social media all the time, but they do all the stuff and then they report to me so that I can actually make decisions, I can tweak the strategy and so on. So I would love for you guys to really think about what is the things that you're doing that you're not that good at, and make a list of those things. And the thing that you're not enjoying as much, although you do that, someone else could do a lot faster than you, right? So this is some of the things that we are doing in the Mafia Academy, right? So they do send out SMS from the Philippines. We have a system that we use to send out SMS to all the people to confirm the stay. I can go today and go, okay, guys, today we had a workshop. We have a couple of people joining the Mafia Academy. Tell me exactly where they come from. And they will go back and research where they come from. They will go into the reports and they will tell me, and I will know exactly where these people are coming from. So I can choose where to spend more energy, where and from, right? So they do all the email marketing. They look after, like, I don't tell anybody, but I just don't know how to go on Entreport and send an email. They do it for me. They set it all up. They set up all the tags. They set up all the rules. They set up all the, if people open this email, then send them this email. If people don't open the email, then send them this email. They do all of that. I know exactly what the platform can do, but my virtual assistants make that happen in the back end of the business, which is magical. If you guys are listening to this and you go like, oh my gosh, this is priceless, just tell me priceless in the chat. Like, virtual assistants are priceless because they can take all this load off your shoulders and start to do things that you don't even know where to start from, right? You don't even know how to learn all of those things. So say priceless in the chat if you're looking at, oh my gosh, virtual assistant can do all of this stuff. Yeah, legit, that's priceless. That's legit next level, right? I know, Kate. I know, that's amazing. So they'll be able to also help you to build and grow your database. My virtual assistant have a goal and have a number, a KPI they have the month need to reach to get at least 300 emails every single month. And so this is a goal of theirs, and they're going to do it every single year, every single month. They continually do it to get us the momentum, so that I just don't have to think about, oh, I focus so much on the clients, I forgot about the lead generation. I focus so much on the middle of the funnel, I forgot about the clients. I don't have to panic anymore. Everything is a system, everything is a structure, everything is a procedure, and my VAs follow it. But the thing is, the biggest thing is, a lot of coaches go like, I had a virtual assistant before and she wasn't that good. Listen, usually, sorry to give you a little bit of a reality check. Usually, if the virtual assistant are not as good, it's because they don't have a system and procedures to follow. And who is the one that have to create a systems and procedure? Us. So very important that you guys think about, the virtual assistants are going to be very good at working with you if you work it, if you have systems in place. And that's what we help you do in the Mafia Academy. So if you are listening to this and go like, I want a virtual assistant, but you don't have system and procedures, you need the Mafia Academy to put systems and procedure, to have everything in a way that is nice and tidy. And then you can actually get a virtual assistant from there, because getting a virtual assistant and not have the knowledge on how to train them and how to we train them obviously in the generic of what we do, but if you want to train them in your business, you need to know how to do that and all of that. So my virtual assistants, I've helped them. I've got this sun in my face. I'm gonna have to move it because I look like I've got this too much sun in my face. Okay, let me close this. Sorry everybody, there we go. Yeah, so this is like you guys are in my office and we're having a chat, which I love. So yeah, so creating the sales script. So for my virtual assistant, I created a sales script to say, okay, when you message someone, say this. When you are with someone, say that. When you people are interested in this, say this. So I give them all these different templates, and I teach my clients how to create those for themselves. And then you have all the templates, and then your virtual assistant take the templates and off they go, right? And those templates are priceless because now you don't make the virtual assistant think. And because when someone has to think, it's time is money. So we want to make sure that the virtual assistant know exactly what to say and how to say it, so that we can get things into the next level. Tina, you like it? I just stand up and I close the window and come back. I love it. So I created the sales script for my virtual assistant to use to know what to say and how to say it to any leads, to understand where the leads are at in the business, how much do they know me, what level of buying process they're at, do they need more knowledge, more value, are they ready to come to a workshop, where they're at. So we have all sort of systems in place for the virtual assistant to know, and that's how then last month we made $130,000 because my virtual assistant were able to fill my pipeline. If you don't have a pipeline, you need a virtual assistant to be able to do that. And so the virtual assistant that we find for you, they can do that for you. So there is two things that we offer in our business. We offer the Mafia Academy, which we've got multiple levels inside of the Mafia Academy that you can join, and where we show you all the back end, everything that you need to do, and we teach you how to get yourself out there on social media. Or you can just buy a virtual assistant alone. But the thing is, to buy a virtual assistant alone without, if you are missing out the strategy, then you need a strategy, right? So you really need to think about where you're at in your business. And if you just need a virtual assistant, we can do that. We can find and train a virtual assistant for you. And that's the thing that maybe some of you need. If your business is already making 30, 40,000 a month, probably the virtual assistant will be, you just need that. If your business is not making that, then probably you might need to look into how we can help you in the Mafia Academy to get to a $20,000 to $30,000 a month first. And then eventually there's other programs in there that can help you to get to $50,000 to $100,000 a month. And so we can help you to scale your business. Now, so we did a sales script. We helped them with understanding. So I taught them how to familiarize with all my clients. So I go, okay, we've got 3 different avatars. We've got the Marias, which are the people that will never buy anything from us, but they follow us and they're raving fan. So we want to nurture those people. Then we have people that are coming to the half-day workshop, which are people that are our target market, but they might not be at the right time. So we need to still nurture them as they go through their journey. And then we have people that join the Mafia Academy, and this is how we nurture those. So they know exactly how to treat every single person at a single level of the business, so that they know exactly how to help me scale the business to the next level. And then I do weekly catch up with my virtual assistant to keep them trained, to keep them on top of the business. So make sure that they don't have any doubts. They know exactly what is the next thing and where they need to go. So this is how we work together. Virtual assistant helped me to focus on my zone of genius and being the CEO and the content creator of my business without having to put all these hats on and being stressed about what needs to be done first. What am I going to do? I've got less tasks now, and the ones that I have, they're more strategic, they're more on the business rather than in the business, right? The VAs helped me to grow my database. As I said, I've got KPIs that do that every single time. They give me so much freedom to go and have time off. Like I'm obviously for Christmas, I'm switching off, and there's so many things that I'm doing to really help and gain that momentum. Give me freedom and time for that. Obviously the business is running nearly 24/7 without me working in it, because the virtual assistant we cover, it's not 24/7 as such. We have the 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, 7 days a week, right? So we have virtual assistant really covering every shift, so that if people are messaging me on social media, people are commenting, there is always someone that can answer, so that we can help the people. You know how people now want things done yesterday, right? And fast and straight away. So that's what we have created. Now, just so you know, guys, my virtual assistant have created a whole program that they're selling and into my clients, and they are doing all of that. Like, it's just the virtual assistant will start to eventually be a major part of your business, to be able to create other products and other things that you can then go ahead and sell to people. So if you guys don't have a virtual assistant and you're watching this and you go like, I didn't know virtual assistant can do all of that. Well, not all virtual assistant. We have found and trained over 100 virtual assistants for our clients, and we have over 96 virtual assistants active with our clients and actively working for our clients full time. And it's priceless. The experience that we have gained, the experience that my virtual assistant have gained, and the ideas are obviously of what we're creating in 2022. So this is the last chance that all of you guys can actually work with us in the virtual assistant business alone, outside of Mafia Academy. And you're going to be able to get a virtual assistant for $5 an hour, which is like crazy. So for $200 a week, you're going to be able to have virtual assistant working in your business full time. And that is the last time that we're going to offer this. As I said, we're starting an agency. The reason why we're starting an agency, because a lot of people that had the $5 an hour virtual assistant, they loved it and was amazing, but they would have been the next step of being able to really make the most out of the virtual assistant. And that's why a lot of people that have the virtual assistant $5 an hour, they are moving towards the agency with us, because they want to stay and they want to continue working the virtual assistant because there is value there, but they know that it needs to have a little bit more help with supervising them, with getting the most out of them, with getting the productivity to the next level. And we are very good at doing that. So anyone that's worked with me in the past, they are working with virtual assistant on $5 an hour, and we're going to be able to help them to transition into another level of the relationship with the virtual assistant, which is exciting. But this time is the last chance for you guys to go like, I don't think I need an agency. I can do it by myself. We can find it for you for a finder fee, and a trainer, we obviously train them as well. And then once that's done, we help you for a month. And then after a month, if you're happy with your virtual assistant, then you're going to keep them with you. But there's a bonus at the moment to do that for you guys. You can book a VA game changer call. So if you're interested in doing that, say VA game changer call. As I said, it's the last time that we offer this, and you're going to be able to get also a 7-module course. So it's a course to onboard your virtual assistant that I have personally done. So it's with me, and that course, you're going to be watching it, and you're going to be able to be prepared on how to get your virtual assistant. Now, if you're in the Mafia Academy as a VIP, this course is also included in the Mafia Academy, so you don't worry about anything. But if you're not, this is the first time that we are including that inside of the virtual assistant business on the side. We have getting so many referrals with the virtual assistant business, is like amazing. So we just like incredible what's going to happen in 2022 with virtual assistant. So if you are interested in this, getting your hands on this, and even if you're not ready for a virtual assistant, we can find your virtual assistant later in the year, but you got to lock in your spot right now for you to be able to get a trained virtual assistant from us for $5 an hour. You just have to pay the finder fee that we have, and obviously the training fee that we have. And then once you pay that, then you are going to be working with your virtual assistant directly. You pay them, you look after them, you do all of that. And it's the last time that we offer this, which is incredible that we even let you know that this is the last time, because some people just change the plans and don't even tell people, give a last chance to everybody. So this is me, wanted to really show up for you guys and support you and show you that there is another way for you guys to work with your virtual assistant, and we are here to support you. So if you're watching this back, share it with your friends, tag your friends inside of here, because it's the last time that we're doing this virtual assistant business. $5 an hour, $200 a week for you to go and work with a virtual assistant directly and get your business to the next level. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Say VA Game Changer call if you want to get your hands on it. And if you're watching this and you have one of a virtual assistant, you love them already, tell everybody how amazing your virtual assistant is, because we have so many testimonials, so many beautiful comments from our clients that have a virtual assistant. They were like, wow, we really do change people's businesses with this virtual assistant service that we have, and we're going to take it to the next level. So next year, my virtual assistant, actually before I walked down to the office, and there was Julia and the virtual assistants all having a meeting, discussing and planning how we're going to start doing this agency and what's going to happen. And they're going to do all of that. And then they're going to present me the plan on Thursday. So just so you know, this is what's going to happen in your business as well, right? People are going to be able to create all of this for you, and you're going to be able to show up and just go like, yes, no, change this, change that, let's go. This is the life of a CEO. If you're ready to be a CEO and a business operator, let's go. Let us find you a virtual assistant to work in your business so that you can work on the business. I'll see you around. Thank you so much. Hey, if you enjoy listening to this podcast, then you have to come to check out our Facebook group, Workshop Secrets for Coaches. It's a community of over 9,500 coaches that are ready to boom their business by running workshops. They are stuck in one-on-one coaching and they're ready to start to go one-to-many. So if you are one of those coaches, then you have to join us. I look forward to see you there. And hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave me a review to win a ticket to one of my workshops. I look forward to see you there.